Right? Call Halan Yahaba Hashem Yahushua, Ba'Hashem Rachak, which is all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushua, which Yahweh is the name of the Father, which means He exists. Yahweh Shah is the real true name of the Son, which is Yahweh Shah, which the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, man. Alright? Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Honors and salutations to awesome Sheakim throughout the four corners of the earth, laboring in honesty, sincerity, charity, and a sound doctrine. Alright? I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I come out here week in and week out, prophesying the downfall of America according to the Bible, man. And another week, man. Last week, I was down in Atlanta with the brother Mahar and the elder Tazayaman, man. And all over this world, man, you know, you see the same thing. Jake is asleep. You know, when you travel, you get to see more things, man. Instead of just being in the same spot. You know? But all over this world, man, Jake is still fucking in a deep sleep, man. You know? And you try to rebuke them and all that, they don't want to hear that, man. All they want to hear is those smooth things what's going on right now for them, man. But this whole earth, this world, as you know it, is about to come crumbling down around you, man. But guess what? People don't want to hear that. And yo, y'all even had dudes, man, that stood next to me and taught next to me that got mad because all I was on was the destruction. And of course, so you gotta have balance and all that. So you go into other things, man. Just like the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 1. It goes into order, it's the time and the place for everything. Alright? And right now is the time for what? Destruction.
Even when you do it, spars don't work.
It's the time for America's destruction. Babylon. Babal. So we come out here and do what? Rebuke this place. No matter who wants to hear it or who don't. It has to be spoken. Alright? It has to be spoken before these things happen. So the blood be off the men of the Lord's hands. Alright? And anyway, you're coming into a time where you ain't going to see the men of the Lord come out here in the highways and hedges and preach no more, man. And that time is coming real soon. I'll be watching brothers' videos in Israel, man, and see the way the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua is working, man. And the spirit, like brothers is getting strikes on their page. You got the Apostle Gabar, man. They he said goodbye to the GMS walk and talk. Those are all signs, man. Those are all signs of the end times coming, man. Because once the Lord pull his men off these streets, it's a wrap. Because first and foremost, you had the Lord had the apostles come out here for over 35 years, man. And that's a lot longer than some of these dudes that just came in the truth and living. But you got dudes got the nerve, the audacity to try to come and disrespect the apostles, man. Who's been laboring diligently from day one, man. Been out there laboring, putting that work in, man. But dudes rather respect a sluggard. You know? They respect a sluggard. A man that come out here every once in a while and teach. That's not a real man of the Lord, man. Alright? But anyway, matter of fact, before I start, Never fails, man. But before I start, I posted on the Apostle Gabar's page. All right, you got the famine of the word is coming. Because they said you got January 1st, 2020. Any brother that got a YouTube page, if you go against the community guidelines, they can give you one strike. And once they give you that strike, they shut your page down for good, man. And you know Esau don't even play fair. All right? Esau doesn't even play fair. So what they going to do, they're going to go back to old videos. It could be from a couple years ago. All they need is one strike on your ass, and there goes your page, man. You can have a backup and all that. But yo, Esau, hey man, the famine of the world the famine of the word is coming, man. All right? But anyway, this is the book of Amos, chapter 8, verse 11. It says, matter of fact, I'm gonna start at verse 8. This is the book of Amos, chapter 8, verse 8. It says, shall not the land tremble for this, and everyone mourn that dwell therein? Salakia, that dwelleth therein. And it shall rise up wholly as a flood, and it shall be cast out and drowned as by the flood of Egypt. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua power, that I will cause the sun to go down at noon, and I will darken the earth in the clear day. So you got a lot of dark days coming, man. And you can look at that as the chariots, man. You know? Because it could be broad daylight, and the scriptures talk about how he's going to block out the moon and the sun, man. All right? That's how many chariots going to be out here. As the scriptures tell you, the day of the Lord is dark and not light, man. All right? So what that means is dark. Dark times are coming, man. Like niggas like to say now when they about to rumble, man, shit about to get dark for you. Well, things about to get dark for America, man. Real dark. They already dark, but the people still think because they see their everyday life and all that is cool, man. Nah. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua coming back to destroy this place, man. And that's the whole vibration of Israel right now, is destruction of America, man. But you people still want to believe in this fucking place. Niggas want to fucking go to college, try to get a degree, try to play football, basketball, try to make it and all that. That shit is not going to get you salvation, man. Try to join a Greek fraternity and all that. That shit ain't going to get you salvation, man. But anyway, it says and I will, Amos chapter 8 verse 10, it says, and I will turn your feast into mourning. All right? The Lord said he's going to turn your feast in the morning. Now, what niggas like to do, man? But any time, like, matter of fact, prime example today. I bumped into this couple, and it was their anniversary. You know? And what they was doing, they was cooking out. They was feasting. Because they was like, oh, baby, we made it. We had another year together. Let's celebrate. And that's what people tend to do, man. You know? People tend to celebrate by cooking, eating out, and all that, man. All right? But the Lord said he's going to turn your feast into mourning, because those feasts that you're practicing has nothing to do with him, man. Which I'm going to go into the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, man. Which lets you know, man, it's a time and a place for everything, but you got to know what time you living in, man. And everybody out here that I can see right now, they don't know what time they living in. They living in the matrix. They're living in a false world. Everything that's in front of them, man, that's all you can see. All right, it says, verse 10, Amos 8 and 10, it says, and I will turn your feasts into mourning and all your songs into lamentation. So, like, you know how you got people singing good songs? Even at like a wedding reception of people feeling good, they like to sing songs, man, to make them feel better. All right? But the Lord said he's going to turn your songs into lamentation. And lamentation is like mourning, basically, man. You know? Lamentation is pain, sorrow. Like you got that song from what's her name? Miley Cyrus back in the day, man. It's a party in the USA. You know? That was the vibration. As a matter of fact, that song was on a Purge movie, man. But the Lord about to turn all this shit into mourning, man. But don't nobody believe it. And guess what? You don't have to believe it, man. It's coming and it's going to happen. Thus saith the scriptures. Like the scriptures say, then thou shalt know that it was a prophet among them. All right? You're going to know that everything that the men of the Lord come out here and tell you was the God's honest truth, man. Because the Lord is a man that he cannot lie, man. I went down to Atlanta, you know, you got a whole bunch of homosexuality down there. And down in Atlanta, Atlanta's a wicked ass city, man. That's the Hollywood of the East Coast. You know? But you have who? Martin Luther King. You got Martin Luther King's grave down there, man. And his daughter and his wife, man. You know? You got all that down there. But that goes back into what the Black Boule, which Martin Luther King was a part of. But right now, while all these things are available, because you're in the information age, man. Right now, you're in the information age. All right? But people still... You're in the information age, but people still don't want to seek the information. All right? I'm going to go back. This is Amos chapter 8, verse 10. It says, and I will turn your feasts into mourning and all your songs into lamentation. And I will bring up sackcloth upon all loins and baldness upon every head. And I will make it as the mourning of an Salakia. I will make it as the mourning of an only son, and the end thereof as a bitter day, man. All right? So the Lord is going to make all these things. Yo, that's heavy, man. I'm going to read that again. It says, and I will turn your feasts into mourning and all your songs into lamentation, and I will bring up sackcloth upon all loins. And what's that? That's the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Because sackcloth, man, that's what we're doing right now. That's what our garments represent, sackcloth, man. That represents mourning. That represents lamenting, lamentation. All right? Crying out to the Heavenly Father, man. That's what that represents. But the Lord going to turn all that, like niggas like Gucci and all that bullshit, the Lord going to turn that into sackcloth. Y'all niggas going to be eating your fucking Gucci, man. Niggas running around here, and then you wearing things, you know what I'm saying, that these people are making, and those people don't even like you, man. But you spend all your goddamn money on that, man.
I'm gonna get you a sign.
It says, verse 10 again. It says, and I will turn your feast into mourning and all your songs to lamentation, and I will bring up sackcloth upon all loins and baldness on every head, man. So you ain't even supposed to cut your hair bald, man. Alright? You're not even supposed to, as an Israelite man, you're not supposed to put a razor to your head. But you have instances in the scripture where something happened and a person shaved their head, representing what? Lamenting. They was going through it. It was sorrowful. They used to throw dust on themselves, man. Representing what? Mourning. They was hurting. Alright? But that's what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rachak is about to do right here in America again. Alright? That's what he's going to do. It says, and I will bring up sackcloth upon all loins and baldness upon every head, and I will make it as the morning of an only son and the end as a bitter day, man. So like you might wake up in the morning, man, and yo, a lot of meat is coming out on the scripture, man. Alright? But you might have a day you wake up and you thinking everything's gonna be all good and all that. I'm happy. Like that dumbass song from Pharrell, man. That happy. These fucking motorcycles and dirt bikes, these niggas is retarded, man. But anyway, you might wake up like, yo, you gonna have a good day and all that. But the Lord will turn it to the end as a bitter day. Everything might be going smooth for you that day, but at the end of the day, everything's all jacked up, man.
This way.
You know?
They're about to go to fucking
At the end of the day, everything be all jacked up, man. You know? But it says, verse 11.